Alright, so I guess you're curious to know what is going on with the Racket update. You probably heard of the news and I will give you my perspective on what is going to happen. Is this update actually going to benefit the game or is it going to be a flop? Many questions are now running through our heads, so let's have a look at the patch note. Ranked is dead and Ranked is back. I think this refers to the fact that with this update, they wanted to bring back the competitiveness of the old Power League, but at the same time, they don't want casual players to stop playing Ranked at all. So let's have a look at the first news of the update, which is another pass that is going to be added in addition to the already existing one. This new pass, which is going to be 4 months long and cost $25, is in my opinion a very good way to collect money for Supercell to increase the prize pool for esports. Think about it. Many people are going to want all the new stats you can get only by completing the new Pro Pass, and since the pass lasts for 4 months, it might actually feel more appealing to players that don't usually spend their money into the game. Take for example a free-to-play player like me that never buys the Brawl Pass. Like this pass costs about $6 per month, while the actual one costs more than 10. So maybe people might actually start spending over some money into the game because of the much better rewards and lower costs. Overall, I'd say very good move by Supercell with a Pro Pass. In this graphic, for example, they really want you to understand how good the new rewards are going to be. And speaking of the Pro Paid Pass, they say that you're going to receive 600 gems for only $25 and all the other stuff that you can see here. So I just made a very rapid calculation and the value of 600 gems is about 40 euros, which is much more than the Pro Paid Pass cost. So if you want to get the gems and save some money at the same time, I think this might be a very good occasion. Again, overall I think that the Pro Paid Pass might actually result in becoming the most convenient purchase in the entire game. You see, everybody says that the actual pass is the best purchase you can do if you don't want to spend too much money in the game and still get some progression, and it is true because it gives you a lot of value. But trust me, this new Pro Paid Pass is going to get even higher value. Okay, so now I'd like to tell you about the restrictions that have been added to the ranked push in general. I'll list them very quickly. The most important are just 3. So a new rank is going to be added and is going to be called Pro. They are also going to extend ranked progress. So now to reach Masters, you will need 9,750 points instead of 9,000. And to reach Pro, if I didn't miscalculate anything, you will need 12,750 points. They also removed the floor protection. So this basically means that if you get to a new rank, so for example you get to Masters 1 for example, you can always drop back to Legendary 3, 2, 1 and also to Mythic 3, 2 and 1. So you can always lose points. Okay, so having said all of this, I'd like to tell you my opinion. So what does an 86k player thinks about all of this? You see, in my opinion, the update is overall speaking a good update. I think it is the kind of update that completely changes the game like the lateral work that we saw 4 months ago, but at the same time refreshes the game. The game that really needs something for people to grind for. You know what I mean? Like right now, for a player like me that sits at 85k, there are only 2 choices. Choice number 1 is to play a lot of ladder and get prestiges, 100k and stuff like that. Maybe a 3k brawler if you want, and achievements that require time more than skill. Or choice number 2, which is to play as much ranked as possible, getting masters every season and try to get to 10k elo, 11 elo, and maybe in the leaderboards. But apart from this, there's no long form type of goal in the game right now, so the update we're going to see on February the 25th is probably going to spice things up a little. At least for the hardcore players, because you see the casual players have a long form type of goal, which is getting every brawler to tier max, which requires time, but is totally achievable. So at the very end of this discussion that we just had, I'd say that participating in esports is going to be much tougher for a lot of reasons. You see, while now you just had to win 15 games in the championship challenge, now you will have to reach pro in ranked, which means that the matchmaking is going to be longer, the rank boost is going to get nerfed, and the elo loss is going to be more punishing. And as always, thanks for watching.